Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio reading. Messages that might be for you at this moment. What energies do we have right now for Scorpio? Scorpio. I just felt the need to do a reading for Scorpio. It does happen once in a while. So Scorpios, here we go. Let's see what we have. There you are, Scorpio. And I have to say that this is this third time, and the death card has come up every single time. So there you are, leaving things behind, understanding little by little, connecting the dots, right? This is a moment in time where you are consistently rising up, consistently understanding who you are right now in these energies, all the work you've done up to now, everything that, like I always say, that has been confusing, or the moments you didn't understand what you wanted, or where your place was in the energies, in the universe, right? You have done such an amazing work, Scorpios, to understand, to connect, to be aware of the surroundings, of the people, of the changes. And here, it's a moment of communicating and also replenishing. You've done your work. You have really dug deep to figure things out. And whether it's job, life, energies, thorough understanding of who you are and where your place is right now in your life path. What purpose do you have? And how your work on yourself has brought you to this stage in your life. Your conscious awareness, your understanding, your rebirth that has happened the past years. And as you maneuver, as you continue to evolve, as you continue to understand yourself better and to find clarity and a little appeasement, a little serenity, right? It's almost like hugging, right? The universe hugging you, or you hugging yourself, right? Saying everything's going to be okay. And because of everything I've chose in the past few years, of every shifts and turns and the change of jobs and the change of understandings and lifestyles and connections and maybe partnerships, right? You are now in a position to love yourself. And because you love yourself, not that you never loved yourself before, right? You understand what I'm saying, Scorpios. It's a moment where you're in balance. You're in synchronicity of who you are, this new sense of self, this new person you are. And you're much more comfortable communicating, making decisions, understanding, whether it be life, work, love, all around. You're much more comfortable with yourself because you've learned to accept yourself for who you are. And so here with the Death card and the Four of Swords, it's taking a rest to replenish, because you also know that these energies moving forward, right, are going to be ever changing, right? This is just the beginning. And so it's important to rest, to meditate. And I think that this recuperation, you've understood that you needed that. Maybe before you were just go, right? Doesn't matter, gotta work, gotta get the job done. I'm in this relationship, I'm in this relationship for the long run, I'm in this job for the long run. I'm not just gonna, I don't, straightforward, right? Not looking left, not looking right. just straightforward. And I think you have understood that you have to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and that has really brought you to a whole new space. Being able to meditate, to contemplate, to relax, to recuperate, right? To move forward. And that's giving you also a beautiful strength to communicate with others, and no longer be in that hermit mode, right? Or like, I need to replenish, so I'm not going to see anybody, or I don't need to talk to anybody, or anybody interested in connecting with Scorpio. I don't want to. No, you're out of that, and I like that. But what a transformation, and what a metamorphosis, right, Scorpio? And comment down below what your journey has been, and if you don't want to share your journey on these platforms, or on this platform, which I completely understand, not everybody wants to share their life on these platforms, just put a heart down below if you connect with these energies, because I feel like you have done such an amazing job here, and yet still transforming, and still. But I think that now you're in a phase where you've ascended, and you're going to continue to ascend, continue to understand even better, and connect even better, and be such an important part of this huge transformation that the world is going through. And so it's almost like you have the eternal death card, right? The eternal transformation, and that is who you are. Yes, 10 of Swords. You're done with that complete cycle, done with the hermit mode. There you go, done. Now, since Scorpio is an eternal process, analyzing, understanding, aware, connecting, and digging sort of deeper to figure things out and find answers for Scorpio and others. Scorpio is the one that's going to find the answers for the world, or appease the world, heal the world, because they have a thorough connection to the changes, right? Whether we understand exactly where it's coming from, or how we can change things, or how we can make things better, that's not easy. But Scorpio understands that there's pretty much not much of a choice in all these changes, and we have to adapt. We have to adapt. But I like this end of hermit mode, and entering Three of Pentacles, a moment of collaboration, a moment, I love this because you've been solo for so long, Scorpio, in your mind. Doesn't matter if you're partnered up. It doesn't matter if you have your family, surrounded by people. No, you have been in solo mode for such a long time, trying to make sense of everything, and trying to heal or adapt or whatever, right? Trying to make sense of each energy along the way. And I think that now you're re-emerging in, wanting to learn and learn in a team, or learn with other people, or collaborate with other people, be with other people, right? Meet other people. There you go. It's really I'm also almost want to do this, the end of this hermit mode and the beginning of your social life. Whatever that means for you, right? It'll be different for everyone. Wanting to participate in projects, wanting to partner up and get married, wanting to see the world, wanting to meet other people, much more social, Scorpio. I like that. And it's almost like you want to make the world better, or you want to participate in this ever so changing world. You want to participate in helping others understand, helping others connect, helping others be okay, and be okay in adapting, and even if a lot of people are in freak mode, right? In freak out mode. All right, let's see where we are, Scorpio. Let's see where this is going. I love this. Collaboration, meeting up with other people, socializing, wanting to work with other people and help. And yes, look at this. Moving forward, working hard. You're very good at what you do, Scorpio, especially if you are passionate and this is something that you believe in. So nurturing others, guiding others, being there for others. Your shining light is changing things. Your shining light, it's almost like you're the guiding light, Scorpio. And you're the guiding light because you are, and I've said that before, and I say it all the time, you are so far ahead of everyone else emotionally, mentally, in awareness, in your energies, because you have done that deep, dark soul, transfer, or through the tunnel, or whatever it is that you went through that was so difficult. And you've done it before everybody else. So this awareness, or this ability to be now in a rising mode, in an energy mode where you're positive and you want to connect with people, you're coming outside to play, you want to meet people, you want to be on a cool project, or you want to help others. And you want to discuss this. And that's another thing. I don't know if I've ever touched on that. I feel like, no, I probably did. Yes. You are one of the signs, Scorpio, that has to talk, has to analyze. And I always say, Scorpio says 1% of actually what they feel, what they think, what's going on inside, because Scorpio has a very intense inside world. But you're necessary, Scorpio, right now. And I think that all the time, that whole time, Scorpio, where you wanted to communicate, where it was confusing, painful, where you felt misunderstood because you wanted to say things and you wanted to shout out loud what you were feeling, all these energies that were so intense, to tell the world how to change, to tell the world that you have to adapt, to tell the world that things are going to be changing, things are going to be different. And everyone has to try to remain connected, remain loving. And I think that sometimes the disparity is so wide between where Scorpio is and other people are. You're never on the same wavelength, because right now you want to say, yes, it's hard. Yeah, but yes, there's light at the end of the tunnel, because at one point you're going to understand where you stand, where your purpose is, and what it is you want to participate in this world to make it okay, or to make it understandable. Yes. The anxiety, your end of that, you're done with that, or done. No one's ever done with the anxiety, right? Especially what we're going through. But it's you now reaching out to others in a positive way. Instead of being the deep, dark night of the soul, you're moving into the sun. You're moving into the sunlight to connect and share your love with others and share your awareness with others. I love that. I love that. That's what the sun is all about. You've worked really hard on this. You've worked really, really hard. And the Knight of Swords is about shifting forward, imposing, not imposing your energies, but sort of waking people up in a way, in a kinder way. And I feel like Scorpio sometimes is a little rough around the edges. Like they'll say it like it is, or they'll you know, bring that truth out, or bring that answer out, or bring that story out that no one really wants to deal with. It's sort of yucky, you know. Here you're imposing, but you're imposing in a very kind and warm way, and that is pushing you in a beautiful, beautiful new direction, right? Getting out of this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You're healing and understanding with the Star. I love that. It's really about loving yourself and others. And I think for the longest time, Scorpio, you wanted to love yourself and you wanted to understand, but it was complicated. It was complicated. And now you're really guided on your path. It's very, very spiritual. It's very, very energetic and very spiritual. The goal here is really to move on to, sorry, I just got, Scorpio likes to live in reality. Very pragmatic. It is what it is. Everybody should say the truth. Everybody should speak their mind. Everybody needs to stay down to earth and see things for what they are, right? Enough of the fantasy. Let's speak it the way it is. And I think that here, on the reverse of most people that like to stay in a sort of fantasy world so they don't have to process the reality, or, you know, just remain on the surface so they don't have to dig too deep and just go on with their life in a lighter mode and just not dive into anything too negative or too difficult or too, unless they don't have a choice, right? And I think that you're the opposite. You know, sometimes we say, well, come down back to earth and look at the reality and look at what's going on and process that and energize that. And here you're the opposite. In other words, the world or the universe is asking you to have a little bit of frivolity? No, you don't say that. Lightness of being, right? Go into the fantasy. And as much as you like to be pragmatic and you like to be in reality mode, here the universe is saying, you know what? You deserve lightness of being. You deserve love. You deserve laughter and just connecting with people in a kinder, lighter way, just having fun and not thinking about the world and the chaotic world consistently, constantly. Here, it's about healing and letting go of the fears, letting go of the trauma, letting go. Does it exist still? Yes. But here it's about accepting with the Star, accepting the world for what it is, and sharing your knowledge and sharing your love. That's what the Star is all about, right? Believing in yourself, believing in this warm, lighthearted energy, so you can, it's almost like you, Scorpio, in your own way, in your community, in your household, in your family, in your job, in your friends, whatever, can heal the world. I'm not saying you're the one that's going to heal the world. No, I'm saying that you're in a moment where you are now back to sources, but kind and healing, and back to what is essential in a really calm demeanor and calm energy. And that is your giving. It's all about you giving your positive, your love to others, your connection to others. And it's you surpassing that. It's all about giving, Scorpio. And it's all about giving belief to others, right? Believing that times will be better, that they're loved, that you can connect with them, and giving people protection, inspiration, peace, serenity, however you can, whatever it means. And again, it's not about saving the world. It's about you on your day-to-day life, on your day-to-day connections to whoever is around you, whoever surrounds you. It's about sharing that positive, sharing that love, and putting others, even if it's just in that moment, in a calmer, more peaceful, more serene energy. You want to protect others and protect yourself, and moving into something which must, you know, with more harmony, and the people surrounding you, really protecting. You're in protective mode, but that's also protecting you, and so you can move on to a much more smoother path. And the Page of Pentacles, money. Money coming in, Scorpio. Money coming in. But here with the Page of Pentacles, it's about the renewal. The fresh, new energies. The fresh, new connections. But also the desire to work with new people, right? More ambitious, more focused. I feel like in the past few years, you've done whatever you had to do, did the job, did whatever, but you were really at strict minimum because you remained in that closed off hermit mode. And here you're becoming much more, not only grounded, but more consistent, more dependable, more studious. You can take on more, Scorpio. You're back out there and you can take on more. And that, you're rewarded for that. You're rewarded for everything you've done up to now, right? That determination and that ability to dedicate yourself to others, or dedicate yourself to a cause, that's creating new goals for you. And that's creating new opportunities for you, whether it's work opportunities, social opportunities, financial opportunities. Your growth has really opened you up now to more opportunities that are going to come in. I feel like you're almost going to be part of a group, or part of a project, or part of something, a community, or something that is really stepping you up another, taking you up a notch, taking on the lead because of everything you've done. Yes, there you go, taking on the lead. And that's pushing you to be in the limelight with the Judgment. The Judgment is a big, big crossroads in your life. And because of who you are, and because of your energies and your awareness, you're stepping up. I know, right? I know I can handle this. I'm aware of this, or I can explain this, or I can analyze this and tell you, or this is what I feel, and this is what I want to share, or this is how I want to help or guide. That's who you are, Scorpio, right now. That is who you are. And it doesn't really matter what field you're in. I know I usually do money and careers. It's not about money, career. This is your energy, who you are, and how so important you are right now, Scorpio, in the world. Yes. Fresh, new, inspired. You are inspired. And you're okay for a new adventure. You're okay for new ideas. This is all fresh and new for you. Joining a team, joining a collective, joining a new community, joining a new job, or partnering up with someone, or moving in with someone, or just the idea of being with someone and being with people are just motivating you, right? You have this whole new energy here that now you're fearless. You're going from introvert to extrovert, from hermit mode to really ready for a new adventure, and really ready, the desire for new discoveries. The next move is really, really going to be important. And so you're as you let go your inner battles, right? This is a new form of expressing yourself. Almost like heroism, right? It's like a talent you're showing to the world, or a healing, a guidance, an importance of explaining, like I said, whatever it is, whether it's helping, guiding, talking, loving, right? It's something that you're letting the world know you exist, and you're letting the world know you are wise, and that courageously you have overcome so much. You've overcome your doubts, your fears, those triggers, those wounds, right? Your ideas are going to shine now, Scorpio. Leaving all that, replenishing, leaving these fears behind, leaving these conflicts behind. And again, it's funny, Scorpio, because it's almost like when you meet someone now, or you have a conversation, whether it's in your job, in your life, whatever, right? It'll be different for everyone. It feels like before you would have been combative, or you would have been, you know, wanting to dive in the conversation, or dive in the, you know, let's say you have an opposing point of view in a conversation with different point of views. You would dive in and dissect and be passionate about it and want to have that conversation. It's almost like you don't want that anymore. You're moving on to something so much wider, bigger. Again, you might be moving, expanding your life, you're working with other people, or, you know, moving cities, countries, whatever. Your mind is expanding, and your soul has expanded, and your life, therefore your life is expanding, because now you're ready to go on and discover new worlds, or take on new jobs, or get married, or start a family, or go move and be on a completely new project somewhere else. Wherever this takes you, this is your purpose. Whatever energy you have now, it's your purpose. All right, let's see if there's one last message here. This is really, yeah, this is your purpose, Scorpios. So let me know down below where you stand on your journey, or if you connect with this, or if this is something you're feeling. Let me know, Scorpio. Also, I didn't mention in the beginning, but maybe I'll put a magic word at the end of this reading. For anybody that's still watching, thank you. First of all, thank you for still watching, because these readings are sometimes long, but it is how I read, and it is how I sense things and connect with these messages. So thank you for anybody that's still watching. Thank you. And for you, I'll probably put a magic word at the end if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. You know, as we get towards the end of the month of March, I will be revealing 2 names for 2 free readings on the last live. So if you're still sticking around here, I'll give the magic word in a moment. There you go. Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. I was waiting for this High Priestess, this awareness, this intuition, this Scorpio is revealed. Scorpio is out there. Scorpio is important. These are moments where you're revealing all that needs to be revealed with the High Priestess. She is about gestation, intuition, your inside world, your inside project, your energies, your soul, what you have been thinking up to now is now revealed. All the work you've done up to now, right, is about that wisdom. The wisdom to show the world that kindness, taking the time for reflection, taking the time to nurture yourself, nurture others. She is understanding. I feel like you're developing projects, or you're developing a partnership here, partnership in love, partnership in energies. The people, be aware, people you connect with today or connect with recently, or from now on, these are going to be important people. These are people that are that might remain in your life for a while, because you have a whole new level of communication and opening up to others that you haven't done in a long time, Scorpio. Revealing yourself, but also the desire to open yourself up again. And this is a whole new dynamic. Financially, emotionally, you might even be starting a project yourself, or starting a community, or starting a community of awareness, of self-help or guidance. Or maybe this is something you're aiming for, Scorpio, to help others in a way, to connect. Because the moon and the high priestess is all about revealing a side that hasn't been revealed for a while, secrets or secret plans, or things that have been in your mind, that project in the bottom of the drawer, or those messages you've wanted to communicate, or those people you wanted to meet, or that person you wanted to meet or connect with, or that person you want to talk to and start a life with, or start a family with, right? This is all coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and moving forward. It's a movement forward, and it's really your lucky time to shine in your new life. It's your lucky time. Beautiful opportunities, beautiful energies, beautiful people you're connecting with, putting you on a smooth path to share with others. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Scorpios. I'm happy that these messages are yet again you rising to a different energy level again, and awareness. So thank you. Thank you to each and everyone from the bottom of my heart for being solid on this channel, for connecting, for being here. And if you're still here at this moment, this magic word is going to be love, because I feel like you're open to love, you're open to share love, to be loved, right? Probably something you haven't been in a while. So the word here is love, if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. And that is for people that have watched all the way to the end here. Thank you again so much for watching. Money and careers are up for this week, as well as on the live, a peek at April 2024 money and career, if you're interested in taking a look at that. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpios. Take care. Bye-bye.